Alright, y'all, hello there. I have a stress pimple, so that's how my life is going. I'm also doggy sitting. Okay, so I pulled up my week on Google Calendar because I knew I wouldn't be able to remember it on my computer, which I never do. I don't even think I've ever used Google Calendar on my computer, so this is new for me. I don't really like that reflection in my glasses, but we're gonna have to deal with it. Okay, so on Monday was a pretty normal day. I just had class, which was pretty boring. I mean, it was fine. And then I had from 12 to 3 to eat lunch and such. And then I had mentee meetings from 3 to 5, and then I went to the gym. Okay. Tuesday was pretty normal as well. Had classes, had an exam in my first class. I sound like I'm crying and my voice is like struggling. Had an exam, I went fine, so I'm okay with it. And then I did really well on my quiz in health assessment, so that's good. Then I had an interview at the hospital, so I had from like 4 to 5:30. So I brought my computer to the hospital, and then I just did my tickets to class for lab the next day, which was really nice. I just banged them out. And then I had my interview, and I got my volunteering position in the ER solidified. So that was awesome. And then I went to a cozy meeting thing for free pizza, and I ate a lot of free pizza, and I got to bring home a free pizza, so that was nice. And that was my Tuesday. I didn't go to the gym on Tuesday. Do I usually do that? I feel like yeah, I do. I didn't go to the gym on Tuesday. I have been slacking so hard at the gym. It's not really my fault. It's just like the way that my weeks have been going for real. Okay, Wednesday. Sorry, baby. I know. I'm annoying. On Wednesday, I had my lab, which was normal. Then I took a nap because I was tired as heck. And then I went back to school to proctor a chem exam for Vickers, which was fine. There wasn't enough periodic tables, so some people had to like get theirs out of their lab manual. So that was annoying. And I don't really remember what I did after I proctored the exam. I think I ran some errands though, but I don't remember what they were. So that's interesting. And maybe I did some homework. I probably did some homework too. Yeah. And then I went to the SNA meeting. I feel like I think I took an ATI exam. Yeah. The SNA meeting went from like 4 to 4:30, and then I took one of my ATI exams. There's like a billion ATI exams that you have to like take just for practice. So that's what that means. So I did that, and then I got a lab hour in from 5 to 6. I keep looking over here. It's probably so annoying. And then I went to Newman dinner from 6 to 7-ish. So that was a normal Wednesday. Thursday was my first clinical. I got to follow around the respiratory therapist. It was super cool. We did like oxygen rounds. So that's basically just like taking their oxygen, putting a pulse ox on, making sure it's up high enough. There was one lady that was not high enough. Her oxygen was at like 76. I was like, rough. So we had to, but she also had like this tube up her nose to suction into her stomach. So we had to get her a mask. And she was like, she was in a weird mood. I really shouldn't do these before I eat breakfast because my voice is gross. But yeah, she was in a weird mood. But we got her to have the mask on. Got her some oxygen. It was all good. And then we gave one guy an inhaler. And literally, I'm so sorry. I'm not restarting this video, so it's gonna have to do. It wasn't interesting. He just kind of gave patient education on it and then gave it to him, and the dude did it himself, and I was like, cool, inhaler. So that was the extent of that. But then I got to watch a PFT, which was kind of cool. It's a pulmonary functioning test. It's where they basically induce an asthma attack, and you have to like breathe this stuff in, and then you have to like like that. You're welcome for that. But the dude didn't have too bad of asthma, so he didn't get an asthma attack. He was just like, he felt tightness and he couldn't do the blowing out thing very well after a few of the breathing in the medicine. But yeah, that was cool. So then I went home and ate lunch, and then I did like one thing for homework, and then I went back to the hospital because I had to get my blood redrawn. Wait, was this the redraw, or was that on Friday? Now I'm confused. No, this is just the OG draw. Okay, so I had to go to this lady to get like paperwork done for volunteering, and then she said that I had to get a blood TB test, which I was like, fine. So, oh my gosh, I went into the room, the lady I wanted her to do it in my left arm because I got it, wait, no, this wasn't that time, sorry. She took it from my right arm. I keep getting so confused. And then I got my drug screen at WorkMed. There was 0 people waiting in WorkMed. That is the first time that has ever happened to me. It was a blessing. I was so happy about it. Then my fam went to Applebee's, and then I went to the gym, and then I had a mentee meeting. So that was a pretty packed day. On Friday, what does this say? Stop by something. Oh, chem class. So on Friday, first I had to come here because that was my first day with the doggies. So I came here in the morning at like 9 to just say hi to them, have them go outside. And then at like 12-ish, I went to the chem class to give the people who volunteered to use like their own periodic table some chocolate, because I was like, y'all are being helpful. I told them, I was like, nursing the helping profession, and I'm proud of you, so I'm bringing you a treat on Friday. I'm the best TA, I know. But yeah. And then I went back to the hospital because I needed to, drop off my flu shot, little yellow paper, because I forgot to bring that with me on Thursday, which was dumb of me, but whatever. But then, I friggin' listened to my voicemail, and the lady was like, hey, sorry, but we have to bring you back in for another TB test because there was a problem with your other one. I was like, oh my gosh. And obviously I know I don't have TB, so they must have done something wrong. I was like, they either lost like the vial or like something happened. So I was like, whatever. So I had to get my blood redrawn. I was waiting there for a while, but then I was like, I don't think, because I checked into the little kiosk, but I don't think that did anything. So I had to go back and talk to the lady, and then she was like, okay, yeah, I'll let them know you're here. So I'm glad I did that. But then the lady calls me in, and I'm like, do it on my left arm, because I did my right arm yesterday, the day before, so I didn't want it to be in my right arm again. But my left arm, the vein is like super hard to find, which is really annoying. But I was like, I hope you can do it, because I want it in my left arm today. She was like, okay, I got it. Okay, I almost swore. I can swear in these. It's fine. This bitch. She freaking poked around in my left arm for like a minute straight trying to find the vein. She kept like bringing it out and putting it back in. I'm surprised it like didn't bruise that much. Like that's a small bruise for what she did. But it was so painful. She kept freaking yanking it out, putting it back. Oh, it was horrible. I was like, you need to just... And at one point, I was like, just put it in the other arm. I'm done. But then she did it like one more time, and the blood started coming out, and I was like, God bless. I was like so over it. But yeah, I had to do that, and that was fine. And she told me that it was just a problem with the incubation period. They incubated it for too long. So I was like, incubate it for the right time this time. Whatever. And then, what did I do after that? I think I went to Walmart or something. I don't know. No, I went to Walmart on Thursday, so I don't know what I did after that, but I was at home. No, I was here. I was here chilling. And then I went back to my home and grabbed my doggies because there was a blessing of animals at my church. So I grabbed my doggies, brought them to the blessing, then dropped him back off at home, but I kept Gizmo because I was going to trunk or treat after at my school, and he was the friggin' star of the show, man. I dressed up as a black cat as usual, and I had Gizzy with me, and everyone loved Gizzy because he's so cute. So yeah, that was a fun time. I enjoyed that. So I was like, whoa, I don't know what that was. I was like hesitant to go on like Tuesday or Wednesday because I was like, okay, first of all, I'm dog sitting. Second of all, I have so much freaking homework in nursing. But really, like, I think that all the time. I got all my homework done. Now I'm just reading. So, like, I did not need to worry about homework. And I just, like, forced myself to go because I was like, I need to go to WISE events. Like, I'm still an officer. whatever. And like, I'm glad I go because I end up having so much fun. Like, Katie is an awesome friend of mine, and she's another WISE officer. She was there, and like, glad I get to spend time with her, you know? So I'm just glad that I force myself to like go to these things instead of being like, no, I gotta do homework. No, I gotta like stay with the dogs. It's a good time. But yeah, it was a really fun time. Saturday was yesterday. Saturday was a weird day. I did homework like all day, and I was like lonely all day, just sitting here and by myself. I just don't do well with like being alone. I don't know why. I would never want to live alone. So yeah, there's that. Oh, my neck hurts so bad. But yeah, I just kind of hung out with the dogs and did homework all day, and then went to mass. And then what was after mass? Oh, I was gonna work out after mass, but then I realized that the gym closed at 7 on Saturdays. So that was a great time. I was so mad. I was like, I haven't gone to the gym because I didn't go. When did I not go? I didn't go on Friday because I was like with the dogs and I didn't want to leave them. And then I didn't go on Tuesday. So I had already not gone for 2 days this week. And like, my OCD is just like crazy. So I'm just like, if I don't go on a day that I'm supposed to go, I like freak out and I have to go for like longer the next day, go harder the next day. I don't know. I just like don't have a good time with like not going to the gym. I don't know why. But yeah, I didn't end up going on Saturday because it was just a really weird day and I was with the dogs and like, oh no, that's just because it closed at 7 and I didn't know that it closed at 7. So yeah, there's that. I really should have gone during the day. I know I should have. And it would have made it a less weird day, too, if I went during the day. Because it, like, the endorphins. I'm telling you right now, if I go to the gym, start running, start doing... It, like, makes a world of a difference. With my hormones, with, like, literally everything. It makes so much of a difference. With my energy level. It's amazing. But, yeah. Today's Sunday. I slept much better tonight than I did last night, I guess. Than I did the night before, which is great. Super happy about that because I love my sleep. So yeah, I'm just gonna go to Tropical Smoothie and stuff with my mom like I usually do on Sunday mornings, and go to Walmart and grab a few things that I need, and then I'm gonna come back here, hoping my mom comes here for a little while. I told her I wanted her to come over because I'm lonely. And she's gonna hang out with me for a little bit while I do homework. But yeah, and then let's see. I might go to Jesus and Waffles tonight. I don't know yet. I'll have to see when I go to the gym and when I get my reading done, because I really want to get like all my reading done for both of my classes today. So yeah, that's my life. I think that's about it. That's all that I wanted to say. So, I'm doing well. Yeah, that's about it. And here are my doggies. I'll just show you Jesse. He's a cutie, aren't you, baby? He's a little Brussels Griffin. He has so many of the same traits as Gizmo because Gizmo's half Brussels Griffin. They'll roll over and want you to pet them, and they'll like paw at you to pet them more. Oh my gosh, they're literally the cutest. I love them. And I figured out, because of Floyd, he's a Pomeranian. I want a Pomeranian, like, later in life, but like, his temperament and stuff is like different, and I'm like, I don't know if I want that, you know? So I'm like struggling. I'm like, maybe I'll get a Brussels Griffin later in life instead. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna stop. So I'm going to get on with my day. I'm going to eat some peanut butter toast. Also, I like crunchy peanut butter better than smooth peanut butter. I don't know if anyone else agrees with that. But, like, just putting that out there. So I got myself some crunchy peanut butter. I usually just deal with the smooth peanut butter at my house because that's what everyone else likes. But I got myself some crunchy peanut butter, and it's been so lit. I love toast with crunchy peanut butter. Okay, I'm going to go now. Much love.